That girl Henny, y'all gotta go to her channel.
The girl Henny, do you know who she is?
She a blonde or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, where this lady come from?
Right on your ass.
She on your life, G.
Shout out to Henny over there. That girl Henny.
I just like the sound of that. What is popping, everybody? Welcome back. We are live on both bars, so it doesn't matter which channel you are on right now, as long as you are on here and we are live and getting it popping. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to like, comment, and of course, subscribe. Click that notification bell, select all so that you get notified whenever I do a video. And if you are a returning Mob Down Henny Gang member, yeah. Now we're going to get into this content. Earlier today, over on the other bar, if you go to my post on my wall, my community wall for this channel for That Girl Henny Reviews, you will see a link that leads you to my other channel where we reviewed the day one of Cardi B's trial. So tonight, even though I said that I was going to do it at 7, I decided that I was going to stick to the original plan, which was to do it at 10 p.m. and cover Cardi B's trial with y'all live right now. Hey, everybody in the chat, what's popping? Oda, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Let me tell y'all, my timeline is so janked up on YouTube and over on IG. I'm not seeing anybody that I like. Like all of my peoples, all of my faves, I'm not seeing anybody in my timeline. I'm not seeing any of the content that I used to cover. So shout out to all of the people that are my peoples out here that are doing their big ones. I'm sorry I don't see y'all, but I'm going to have to start searching people out. But I'm also coming out of a funk. I'm still in a funk, but I'm living. But anyway, so we're going to get into day 2 of Cardi B. Now, today she did take the stand. Yesterday, she had on the Pixie Titi Cardi wig, and today she's got on the blonde, honey. And when I seen the blonde today, I was kind of like, I don't know if she's going to be testifying today or not, but Cardi looks a little snatched and put together. So she may be taking the stand. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she did. And I know that y'all could really care less about doctors' testimonies, what old girl her mom had to say, what her grandma had to say. Y'all don't want to hear none of that. Y'all want to hear what Cardi got to say. So we're going to get into that. Also, the Breakfast Club went over Cardi's interview. I believe it was her interview with Apple Music, which I am going to go ahead and I'm going to review as well. Over on the other channel, we're going to review her interview over there, but they did talk about her speaking on divorcing Offset. Yes, because y'all know that is a thing. And remember, she does still have that case out in Vegas for throwing her mic. So we're going to review a little bit of that stuff. I may get into a little bit of Clayton Howard because it looks like the escorts, they're fighting. The guys are fighting because he has turned on Daniel Phillips. Dun, dun, dun. I know. They were like bosom buddies out here tag teaming all on Art of Dialogue and Vlad TV together. And now all of a sudden, Clayton is calling, get this, Daniel a pathological liar and saying that he has lots of contradictions in his story. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle, but don't boom, psh. Anywho, so tonight, being that it is 10 p.m., I do want to stick to our time slot that I have in my head, in my little noodle noggin over here. I have a time frame in my head that we're supposed to be live, especially being that this is the time that people wind down. And usually we do court docs, but today we are going to do court cases. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with Uniquely, okay? Because my hello from the other side is very strong tonight. Anywho, so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into day 2 of Cardi B on trial. And yes, I already have it queued up, you guys, because I know how y'all do. Y'all are going to want to see what y'all want to see. Y'all don't want to go through none of that other stuff, and I don't blame y'all. So let's get into Cardi B taking the stand on the day 2 of her trial. Oh, let me back up for a second, because I got to always remember that there are people that are tuning in that may not have caught the first initial video. So Cardi B is on trial right now. She's being accused of assault and battery, and a bunch of other charges that are being brought against her by a woman named Emani Ellis. And Emani, it was a security guard, but for Allied Security, working at a Beverly Hills medical building where Cardi went when she was 4 months pregnant with Kulture to have her OBGYN appointment. Now, while she was there, Emani, according to Cardi, approached her like a fan, had her phone out, said that she was on the phone with somebody and that she had told them that Cardi was there at the doctor's office. Cardi then turned around and was like, why are you telling people? And a verbal altercation ensued. And so the security guard is saying that it went to another level and became physical. And now she is accusing Cardi of assaulting her. She's saying that she suffers from mental anguish and all this other stuff that she said she suffered from. Let me just say this before we get into the day two. We watched the day one, so go to the other channel and check it out, because y'all know that I am splitting the pony and I'm doing a lot, okay? I'm doing a lot right now, working to get my stuff back up. But anywho, this woman could not remember squat. They asked her, do you remember the name of the medical building that you were working at? She doesn't remember the name of the medical building, yet she worked there for 4 years. She did not go and get the report that she turned into her supervisor. Yes, granted, it was 2018, but it was a 2-page incident report that was put out. I didn't hear anything about workman's compensation being awarded to her or her even going after it. She couldn't remember if she was in a relationship in 2018 or any of that. So, to me, it was like, lady, if you're going to go after a celebrity, then you want to cross your T's and dot your I's, because she didn't have her shit together. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be polite about it. She didn't have her shit together when she went up in that courtroom. I don't know if her lawyer told her, don't answer any questions or say you don't know or you're not sure to things. But there were a lot of things that she was saying I'm not sure to. I will bring the video over here for you guys to see it on this channel. But in the meantime, go to the other channel and get that channel monetized for me. But without further ado, let's get into what Cardi had to say when it comes down to this incident.
Ma'am, may I please have you stand right next to the court reporter? Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
My name is Beverly Hills.
May I please have you spell it?
The whole thing?
First and last name is second.
Okay. VELCALISALMANZAR.
Great, thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
Don't be over here stealing, okay? And you probably ain't even gonna get the mic or the floor. Don't start tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Nino, I'll answer that in a minute.
Thank you all for coming back. Good afternoon, Miss Almanzar. Do you prefer I call you Miss Almanzar, Cardi B, or it doesn't matter?
I mean, y'all can call me Cardi B.
Okay. You feeling better today?
Maybe.
And I'll need you to speak up, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to hear you.
Yeah, a little better.
Your birthday is October 11, 1992.
Yes.
You're left-handed.
Yes.
Are you the firstborn child?
To my mom.
Did you take any medication, drugs, or alcohol that would affect your ability to testify today?
No.
Now, I'm going to explain to y'all the reason why they're asking her about her being left-handed is because there was allegedly a mark that was left on Emani's face, and the doctor was saying that it could have come from a right hand. Well, Cardi B is left-handed, and I don't know how they could tell from the way a person's face was scratched how which hand they use, but I guess a doctor is trained to know that stuff, not me. Just like I can't tell you the trajectory of bullets when they get shot out. And Nino, to answer your question very quickly, the reason that there is 2 channels is because I am now trying to move everything to a brand new channel, change my algorithm up completely, so that way I start getting some type of traction in the algorithm instead of just having to talk about specific subjects or specific kinds of content or specific people in order to get the views over here and get pushed in the algorithm. So I need to reset. I'm not getting rid of this channel. I'm not using that girl Henny. I won't be using it that much live. It'll just be for me to post videos, but I'll be live on that channel once I get the numbers up. If you are on the new channel, you can come over to the other channel. I may end that one if I feel like it's not beneficial. I'm just running it on both channels so that I could try to get watch hours, possibly subscribers, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, that has nothing to do with the content, but let's get back into it.
On the date of the incident, did you have black hair, blonde hair, or different color hair?
I quite don't remember. I do know I had a hoodie on.
Okay. Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair? Or are they both real?
That is rude.
They're wigs.
Okay, sorry.
That's rude. And I bet you they are actually human hair wigs. Talking about yesterday you had a short black wig. Yes, it's called switching it up, honey. I remember my wiggy days.
I didn't know that. It's a good week today then.
Is he flirting with her?
Do you have any affiliation at this time with a gang?
Objection, Your Honor. Motion eliminating that violates the motion eliminating.
Oops, my bad. Hold on.
And you're talking.
Hold on.
Yes.
You're aware that plaintiff was.
Hold on. First of all, I hope you playing around in here. Uniquely be trying to get him up out of here. And she apologized as well and said she did it by accident. So she was letting you know that it was an accident. Like, not too much on the mods now. Relax, fall back, y'all. I told y'all the hello from the other side is real.
The same age as you at the time?
No.
Assisting.
No.
Besides examination, what did Dr. Finke do for you?
Objection. Assisting. We're not here for her medical care.
Yes, sir. Did you keep Dr. Finke's, well, strike that. Who referred you to Dr. Finke?
I asked somebody to find me like a very upscale private doctor. So I was like, I need to go to the doctor's like tomorrow. Like, I feel so weird. And they were like, we're gonna find somebody. And that's just how it goes.
I hate the long pauses in between. Like,
When
the
you
long
were outside
pauses
in the
kill me.
hallway, before you entered Dr. Finke's office, did you see this individual, Emani Ellis, in the hallway?
She was waiting for, she was right in front. As soon as the door of the elevator opened, she was waiting, I guess, for the elevator. She was going inside the elevator.
And you were coming outside of the elevator?
Yes.
Do you know approximately what time it was when this occurred?
About, I guess, like in the afternoon, 1 o'clock, around there. Yeah, 1 something.
I swear, She's beat for the gods. Okay, she's up there looking like.
Have you ever seen Dr. Finke either before or after February 24th of 2018?
No.
When you went to Dr. Finke's office, your security guard drove you there?
Yes.
And his name is Karan Newton?
He was my security guard. Yes.
Did you have more than one?
It depends, but he was just my main one, yes, at the time.
Did he go up with you to the medical appointment?
No, I didn't want him to know that I was going to an OBGYN. So,
You didn't want your security guard to know that?
no,
Why?
well, first, I didn't want people to know that I was pregnant. Second, I was a little like, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a vagina doctor.
I mean, I get it. Like, I don't want my employee knowing that I'm going to the doctor. And then at that time, she was not trying to let anybody know that she was pregnant. Like, I don't know, but you would think that going to a doctor's appointment that you would be okay to go because, I mean, it's medical. I'm quite sure she did not anticipate that this would be the outcome of it, okay? Like, she didn't know I'm going to walk into this building and get into it with a security guard, but I guess from now on, she's walking with security everywhere. Shoot, sometimes it takes you some time to get used to your man knowing that you're going to the Punana doctor. But we go, don't we? Well, some people don't, but for the most part, most of us do go, right?
Did you trust your security guard?
In certain ways, yes. In certain ways, no. I don't know. Sometimes you just really don't trust everybody in your business. You don't want everybody in your business.
Clock it.
Do you remember what floor you were on when you exited the elevator?
The 5th floor.
Yeah. It was on the field.
At any time did your security guard come into the building after learning about there being some kind of incident in the building?
He was waiting for me, like, not necessarily like inside. He was like waiting for me like by the exit, like by the door. Around there, yeah.
Do you remember the building?
Yes.
You remember
Well, I kind of remember, but I do know that he was waiting for me by the door.
And you're talking about the lobby area where
Yes.
you take the stairs up?
Mm-hmm.
So he was inside the building or right outside?
I don't really recall, but he was like, maybe it was in the inside, it was in the outside, but he wasn't like deep in. He was like waiting for me by the door.
What's crazy to me is Cardi remembers more about this day than the actual security guard who's claiming to be the victim in this case knows. Because again, wait till I show y'all this video. The girl was unsure of everything. I think she was even unsure of what her name and date of birth was.
And the door, he had it open for me to come out.
All right. So would you consider that your security guard was with you at the time, whether it was upstairs, downstairs? In your mind, would you agree that your security guard was with you at the building? Is that fair? Was your security guard with you in the lobby of the building at 8920 Wilshire Boulevard on February 24, 2018?
In the lobby, yes, when I was exiting.
Okay,
When I was
but
exiting.
He was in the lobby with you,
In the
right?
lobby. I can't say he was with me because we was leaving. He never went upstairs, so.
Right. Like, stop trying to make us say
Do
something.
you know if your security guard, Karan Newton, spoke with Miss Ellis at any time that day?
He did not tell me he spoke to her at all.
Do you know if he did?
He told me he didn't. So I'm
Did
going to
you
go with
ask
his
him?
word. No, because I was like, I told him like what happened upstairs. He was like, damn, I should have went upstairs. But he never told me that he spoke or seen her. So I wouldn't know.
You came to this courthouse with another fine gentleman security guard, correct?
Yes.
Objection, relevance, assistant.
And when you go to different places with your security guard, if an incident occurs where you're threatened, or you're injured, or anything happens,
Yes.
aren't they supposed to come help you?
Objection,
What?
Why don't we move on?
You don't have to answer. When the incident occurred, did you call your security guard or send him a text message or do anything to let your security guard who was with you know that something happened where you wanted his help?
objection, argumentative as to with you.
Overall.
I told him like, yo, you wouldn't even believe what just happened upstairs. He was like, what happened? And I practically told him like, I'll tell you later, like when I leave. I'm like, wait for me. But I told him like, wait for me downstairs, like by the door. And that's what I told him.
If you were in any danger, would you call your security guard or?
I was looking for you since you know my people's called you out. I was looking for you. So let me just say this to you. If you haven't watched day one and actually watched the security guard's testimony, shut your mouth. Okay? And go watch it. Because if you watched it, then you would see that the girl said she was not sure about every damn thing. Now you got one more again, and I'm gonna put you out of here. Personally, my damn self. Let's continue.
Would you call the police or would you call both? Or do nothing? Did you feel that you were in danger on February 24th, 2018 when you were upstairs on the 5th floor?
For like those 50 seconds, yeah. After I went to my appointment and like the argument just passed me, I didn't even mind it anymore.
Did your attorney show you a photograph of Dr. Finke to refresh your recollection as to who the doctor was that you saw on that date?
Yes.
And you had a different set of attorneys before, in 2022 and 2023. Did they do the same thing?
No, they didn't.
So, do you know what's discovery?
First of all, this is this girl's attorney that's questioning her now. And the crazy part is when we sat and listened, to the testimony that was given on day one, that attorney seemed like he was a crackerjack box attorney, the way that he was asking questions, because he was literally asking the same questions the same way back to back. So it's like, now you want to get up here and you kind of want to try to get a little spicy with Cardi asking. I mean, if she saw the doctor one time in 2018, I would think in 2025, she wouldn't remember what that doctor looked like. I mean, the hell? Like, where are we going with this, sir?
Yes.
What are form interrogatories?
Oh, honey, I don't know what that means.
What is special interrogatories?
I do not know.
What are requests for admission? You don't know, right? Is that fair? You don't know?
No.
You do know?
No.
Okay. And when your attorney responded to the written discovery on your behalf, did he or she show you the discovery responses? Did they email you a copy of it?
I mean, I will have to see what you're asking me.
I will show it to you. May I approach, Your Honor? You show her the discovery only? Sure. Thank you, Your Honor.
Could you identify, please?
Yes.
Hi, Vay. This lawyer right here, I would not hire him. I need to find out his name because I wouldn't be hiring him to represent me. Emani need to ask for a refund.
I'll show it to you.
Her facial expressions, y'all talk about my faces be given. Cardi's facial expressions be given as well. Like if you watch day one and they had the camera on her, oh my God, the faces were facing it. At one point in time, she's talking to herself.
It is form interrogatories, set 1, dated September 30th of 2022.
You're telling me that's what it is?
That's what it is? Okay. I'm going to show you this document. You can take a look at these pages. Did your attorney show you those documents at any time in your life?
I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. No. Whoa.
The money's in purgatory. I didn't even see what
And
money
I'm going to
said.
show you, with the court's permission, a few responses which were drafted and served on January 17th of 2023. May I approach, Your Honor?
I want
show
to
you
kind of
these
fast
documents
forward
as well.
past him. He's boring.
So you can take a look at those documents.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
Do you ever remember receiving these documents from anyone, whether it was your attorney, the attorney's paralegal, a family member, anybody? Did they ever show you these documents when they responded on your behalf?
This one I saw. This one I saw.
Okay. You saw that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go over it with you. On the one that you're on the right, if you can look at 12.1. You see the question, 12.1? It would be, I believe, on the 6th or 7th page. And it will ask if there are any witnesses to this incident.
You mean to tell me they couldn't even afford to put this stuff in a binder to where she could just flip the pages? Like it's individual page. They couldn't even put a staple in it. Is that what y'all telling me? And this is a okay.
Yeah. Well, can you
Just have a question, please.
point it to me?
I'm sorry?
Point
Show
it
it
to
to you?
me. Yeah. Sure.
Can I approach you on it?
But you said show it to me. Show it to me. Yeah, show it to her. Okay. Show it to me.
It's on page 5, under 12.1.
Mm-hmm.
Did your attorney ask you
Look up face. That's
if
side
there were
eye.
any witnesses to this incident?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna avoid an attorney-client privilege conversation.
And relevance, Your Honor, this is a discovery issue that the subject.
Not a discovery issue, Your Honor. I'm asking her questions about if there's any witnesses, and it's for impeachment purposes.
For impeachment purposes. Boy, hurry up and get to your point.
Okay, and if you look at the response, there's a response there in the 50-page document to your left. May I show it to her, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you identify by page and line? I'm not sure
Sure.
what it means by showing it.
I can show it to you first if you'd like.
I just, what do you,
I wanted her to talk about the response.
Look at this dysfunction.
These are the questions. May I read the question when I go back to my seat?
it's your direct counsel.
Thank you.
How about that? Now I feel a little bit better.
So first, I want to ask you if this is your signature on page 47. Is that your signature?
It could be because if it's like by electronic, that's how I sign. Like
I could not be. I'm about to speed this up because I could not be the attorney questioning.
The question that I showed you, 12.1. Just say, you want to read it or you want me to read it?
you read it.
State the name, address, and telephone number of each individual who witnessed the incident. This is A, so paragraph A. Or the events occurring immediately before or after the incident.
Mhm.
That's what the question is.
Yes.
As you sit here today, is it your testimony that Dr. Finke is a witness to the incident?
Absolutely.
He is a witness.
Yes. She knows. She was there.
Is Dr. Finke outside speaking with you?
Outside where?
On February 24th, 2018?
Outside like
In the hallway?
yes.
He came out of his office?
Yes.
And your response in 12.1, this is what you responded with your attorney's assistance. I won't hold you 100% at fault for it. Question,
Your Honor?
I withdraw, I apologize. The response is, responding party incorporates by reference the preliminary statement and general objections set forth above, subject to and without waiving the foregoing objections. Responding party responds as follows. Responding party may be contacted through defendant's counsel. Emani Ellis may be contacted through plaintiff's counsel. And then it says, unknown staff / employees at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, including at least 2 such persons who intervened during the incident. Discovery is continuing. Were you at Cedars-Sinai Hospital or Cedars-Sinai Medical Center when this incident occurred?
No.
Okay.
But to my knowledge, Dr. Frankie works also for Cedars-Sinai, but we wasn't for Cedars-Sinai.
Is there any reason why your attorney, or your prior attorney, yes, John?
We're not.
I'm trying to look for something. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got it.
You knew his name at that time, correct?
I didn't know his name. And for a while, when I was getting asked by lawyers like his name and like the receptionist's name, I didn't know it because I saw him one time. So I kind of like just forgot about him.
When your attorney asked you for the name for purposes of trial, then you did remember the name.
I didn't remember the name. I told him there was 2 witnesses, the receptionist and the doctor. I told him it was a doctor. My doctor came out at the time, the guy that checked me, and the receptionist. She knows. She was there. He was there.
Who knows?
The plaintiff. She knows.
How do you know she knows?
Because that's what separated. That's what separated, got in between us while we was verbally arguing.
Who got in between?
The female receptionist, she came out first, and she started like telling her, like, "You're security, what are you doing?" And then that's when the doctor came out. He was like, "Go to my office." And that's when I just walked away, and that was the last of it.
Okay. And
You heard what she said. The plaintiff knew that the doctor and the receptionist was there. So now I wonder if she actually said that there was a witness there. If she just talked about Cardi B and her security. Okay, because I'm getting pissed off every time I look at that little comment.
12.1 question. 12.1 subparagraph D. State the name, address, and telephone number of each individual who you or anyone acting on your behalf claim has knowledge of the incident. You just testified that Karan Newton was downstairs in the lobby on the date of the incident. You also testified that you told him different things about the incident. What is the reason, this is the question, what is the reason you did not disclose Karan Newton's name in discovery?
Because he wasn't upstairs.
He's asking, okay, how many times are we going to keep circling the block as to where this security guard was? Karan Newton was in the lobby by the door when she came down. He was not upstairs where the incident took place. Like, bruh.
When you compound, it's irrelevant to the merits of the case.
In written discovery, were you asked to provide the name of your security guard?
Your Honor?
Yeah, but why don't we, I don't know what you're trying to impeach her on, because she hasn't testified to anything yet. You're saying it's impeachment, but you're not impeaching anything.
Thank you. The judge is like, hold on. Like, I don't know what you're trying to get to. Like, she's already answered that. Like, the same thing that I just said. Bitch, Tangy, suck my dick. Blocked. How about that? Y'all thought it was safe to come over here and play? Is that what it is? Like, you really thought that it was safe to come over here and play? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So boring, get your ass off my channel and don't fucking come back. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Tangy Spice, you probably got a tangy ass.
Special interrogatory set 1. Do your turn.
All right, the court's going to sustain its own 352 objection. Why don't you move on?
Do you consider Karan Newton to be a witness in this case?
No,
Sustained. I need you to move on. This case isn't about discovery. You might want to move on to what it is about.
Is Tiara Malcolm a witness to this case?
Counsel, please.
Do you know of who the witnesses are?
All right, we're going to take a break, folks. Why don't we take a 10-minute break? We'll resume at 3:55. Anytime please do not discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors, don't form any opinions or do any research.
Now, here we go. Here we go. Let me just say this to you. Tangy Spicy, Money, Shannon. If y'all go to the other channel, y'all will get blocked from over there too. Just a fair warning. Like, stop coming over here with your BS and go where you like to go and play where it's safe, because I'm on timing. Okay, I already bled somebody yesterday on my other channel. Please don't get bled and read over here. But it seems like that's what y'all like to happen. Anyway, I gotta learn to ignore y'all in the chat, because I have bouncers and snipers, and they can bounce and snipe your ass right the hell up out of here. But now I'm so glad that this judge is calling this lawyer out, because after watching the lawyer earlier today on his direct with Emani, it was so annoying to hear him. And now here you see he is even trying to press the issue about discovery and witnesses and all of that. And this is not what the case is about. The case is not about discovery and witnesses. The case is about his client claiming that she was assaulted. And now the judge has to take a break to reset, because you just can't seem to get it through your thick skull. Emani, you better get your money back, because, girl, I don't see you winning this case right now, honey. I don't see it. And they're going to point us up towards the ceiling while they take a little 10-minute break, and we're going to get ourselves up over here. But I want to hear what Cardi got to say when her lawyers come out to play. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Court TV is playing with us. Hold on, because I'm like, wait a minute. That was a long 10 minutes. Hold on. Did we already hear this?
To your left. May I show it to her, Your Honor?
Okay, we already heard
Name,
that.
address, and telephone number of each individual.
We already heard that.
That she has spoken with Karan Newton.
Okay.
It's in the medical records.
Okay.
She has spoken with Karan Newton.
Ask these questions, you could have taken her deposition.
There is a special
Names were.
Okay, hold on.
Is Tiara Malcolm a witness to this case?
Counsel, please.
Do you know who the witnesses are?
All right, we're going to take a break, folks. Why don't we take a 10-minute break? We'll resume at 3:55. In the meantime, please do not discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors. Don't form any opinions or do any research.
Okay, so we're going to let the camera face the ceiling, because at the end of the day, like, okay, so it's tomorrow. All right, tomorrow we will be on time watching this live as it goes down, okay? We're going to watch Cardi's whole testimony live as it goes down, and we are still going to do our Wicked Wednesday. Uniquely, I need the name of that place again, because I need to do my little digging and my little research to get my little stuff together. But the girl didn't know anything because her lawyer is trash. You can clearly see her lawyer is trash, and the case is only going to be as good as the lawyer who is presenting the case. And he did a shoddy and shitty job yesterday.
Impeachment is she says something, and you've got evidence that she said something else. She said, I didn't know anybody's name. I got sent there. I was seen for a short amount of time. I didn't remember what their names were. And now then you're saying, here's this document that says you don't know what their names were.
Okay, so maybe I'm going about it the wrong way. That's why.
You absolutely are. You're not listening to the court's direction when I'm asking you to move on.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing it intentionally.
It seems like you are.
I really am not. I understand the court's issues, but I want to explain if I may.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was going to ask her if she believes that Karan Newton is a witness in this.
He wasn't there. He was in the lobby.
Right, but 12.1 subsection D talks about witnesses that have knowledge about this case.
What knowledge does he have? He was in the lobby.
I was going to ask her. She spoke to him about it. That's what D is all about.
Okay, so he was a hearsay witness, but she told him something.
Exactly.
He's a witness.
Okay.
Also, in special.
So here's the other issue. You didn't depose her. If you wanted to ask these questions, you could have taken her deposition.
I understand the issue with that. But there is a special interrogatory number 15, which is on point, which asks a disclosure of the security guard. Okay. She didn't disclose his name, but she knows his name.
Okay. So what are we going to do with that?
We're going to have the jury know that she didn't give the name of her security guard.
And so in order to be admissible, it has to be relevant. In order to be relevant, it has to be probative. So it's got to be more likely to show, prove, or disprove a material fact in the case. None of this has anything to do with any material fact.
Let me explain. Her testimony, Your Honor, is that Karan Newton doesn't know anything about this case. However,
she doesn't say that. She doesn't say that. She said he was in the lobby.
Even better. Plaintiff has testified that she has spoken with Karan Newton.
Okay.
It's in the medical records.
Okay.
He's a witness in some form or fashion.
So the appropriate means for you to do that is, one, to file a motion to compel, Or number two, seek evidentiary sanctions, which would have been handled pre-trial. But we're not going to have this witness testifying in trial in front of a jury about discovery issues.
That's fine.
Okay?
The issue is, if it asked her to provide the name of the security guard and she didn't disclose it, why is it not fair? These are under penalty.
Then you file a motion to compel, or a motion for evidentiary sanctions. You did neither.
She testified in her discovery that she was alone. Today she testified she was with Karan. I want to ask her about that.
She never said that she was with him. She never said that she was with him. She went upstairs by herself. She is upstairs. He is downstairs. At what point in time did she say that they were together? He's saying she testified that she was alone going upstairs to the doctor's office. She traveled to the doctor's office with her security. Her security did not go upstairs to her doctor's appointment with her. He was downstairs. So at what point in time was the security guard with her? Listen, I understand she don't have millions of dollars to get a lawyer to defend her, but I mean, goddamn, I've seen public defenders do a better job at cases than this. I mean, he done pissed the judge off.
You already did.
I didn't show her the discovery, which is on point on that issue, Your Honor.
You're going to impeach her with the document saying that she was alone when she was alone in the elevator and the incident happened. That's your impeachment?
Yes. My impeachment is she did not reveal that she was with the security guard in the lobby. She didn't do anything to provide his information when the other side...
Again, that's a discovery.
She wasn't in the lobby with him. Like, he kept trying to get her to say that they were in the lobby together. Jesus criminy. Like, are you serious? Henny glasses. I really do need to go ahead and go to law school. Like I said, I was going to do. I really do need to just go ahead and do it, because if this is what's out here defending people, geez Louise. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that I want to see Cardi lose, but I'm also saying, like, if this woman was truly victimized by her and you really want to go after somebody who is a multimillionaire and you're expecting to receive some type of monetary compensation for an incident that you're alleging happened, God damn it, you got to do better, be better, and go in this mug with somebody who is going to take it to the mat, take it to the floor, and bring the check home. She didn't do that. I don't know where she got this lawyer from. Did she find him on a bus bench or something? Jesus Christ. Like, this is the worst defense. I would file motions against my attorney. I would sue him for giving poor representation as to what he is doing right now. For them to have had this case for 6 years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, 18, 19. She filed, when did she file this case? She filed this case in 2020. So 5 years? Y'all had this case for 5 years? And you don't have a case put together? You mean to tell me you wasted 5 years? All that time to prepare? Your Honor, take his shit from him. Disbar him.
So we're not going to do that.
Well, Your Honor, the other side was able to impeach plaintiff.
With what?
With this discovery. They went into it
Which offered inconsistent statements in discovery.
That's what's happening here too.
No, she hasn't said anything inconsistent. She said she didn't know the person's name.
She knew Karan.
In discovery, she said she didn't know the person's name.
She knew Karan Newton's information. We asked for the name of the security guard.
All right.
She made it appear.
I'm going to ask you to move on. We're not going to get into further discovery issues.
May I just raise one point? I don't want the court to I want to point out this questioning started with a direct contemptuous violation of the order on the motion to eliminate, excluding any mention of gang affiliation, and that's the first question he asked.
Why are we talking about gang affiliation? Right. That's the, like, you're not even supposed to be asking about her gang affiliation. Like, that has nothing to do with this case. You're not supposed to be bringing up certain shit. Like, bro, I need you to get your shit together, because you are making my eyebrows itch. I didn't even bring out I'm just banging my order in this goddamn court. Shit.
Yeah, I don't expect there's going to be anything further than that. I mean, you knew it was wrong when you said it.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
you didn't know
did.
that there was a specific motion in limiting excluding?
The motion in limine, Your Honor, is prior bad acts.
Nope. You might want to look at your trial binder to see specifically what it says.
Oh, he's gonna lie to the judge. No, he's lying to the judge. Do y'all see him lying to the judge? Sir, how do we, the people, know before this even happened, before we even got here, when we talked about this earlier today on reviews, I specifically told y'all that they could not bring that up. Not only that, when we watched day one on the other channel, I reminded y'all that they could not bring up the gang affiliation, but here you are, an attorney in the case representing your client, and you gonna tell us that you didn't know. Oh, Buddha Hirsch.
All right. All right, we'll resume in 5 minutes.
Back to the ceiling we go. Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? What kind of lawyer is he? Is he a personal injury lawyer or something? Because he damn sure ain't a trial lawyer. Right? He barely passed the bar last month. This is what I'm saying. Listen. Oh, I would be pissed. I would be pissed. See, here's the thing. A lot of these lawyers, they work with the intention for you to win so they can get paid off of your winnings, off of your earnings. This man he's fighting for her like she owe him money. not even owes him money, because if she owed him money, then he would be trying to get her money. He's fighting like she ain't even pay him not 1 red cent, and he don't believe she's going to. I cannot believe that he actually sat there and said that he did not know. He said, you knew you was wrong when you asked about gang affiliation. No, I did not, Your Honor. What? For what? The lies are real in this one. The truth is not strong in this one, no. Leave me alone, okay? It's late. I'm tired. Oh my God, Ari, is this what you was waiting for me to see? Because Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Now, what I am going to say is, if you are over on That Girl Henny, which is the new bar, I'm going to need you to come on over to the old bar, because I'm going to end that live over there for y'all. So thank y'all for being over there. Please come to the main bar. Thank you for coming out. Good night and God bless. I'll see you over there tomorrow. All right. Now, I have ended it over there. Are we still live over here? I need to know. Are we still live? Did I end the live over here too? I hope I didn't end the live over here, because I only wanted to end the live for one. Buddha. She's not coming out. She's not coming out. She's not coming out. If we're on my ass, she's not coming out. Yes, we're still live over here. I don't know why my mic. I don't know why my mic sounds like this. Does it sound better when I have the mic like this, or what? Yeah, I had to end the live on the other channel because it just was not doing any justice for anything. Okay, let's see where we at. Sorry, you guys. Okay, this is the longest 5 minutes in history. I'm scared to move it because I might go too far. And then
Ellis matter counsel
okay, here we go.
Present as are the members of our jury and our alternate. Ms. Almagar is on the stand. Ma'am, we reminded you're still under oath? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And okay. Counsel, you want to resume your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Keisha girl. Yes, come on over, child.
Aside from Karan Newton, is there anybody else who drove with you to the building on February 24th of 2018?
No.
And the pauses be killing me. Yes, he's trying to spit his game for
I
Milo.
want to take you a little bit through the incident, bring you back in time. Do you agree that an incident occurred on February 24, 2018?
It was a verbal incident. Verbal.
But it was an incident, correct?
Oh,
I personally feel like if there's no physical touch, there is no incident. There was a verbal altercation. If you think that that's an incident, a verbal altercation, then it's an incident for you. But we both have different opinions. It's a verbal altercation. She didn't hit me. I didn't hit her. There was
Cardi. Cardi. It was an incident. A verbal altercation is an incident. You gotta love her. You gotta freaking love her. Am I correct? Or am I being... Listen, if you had a verbal altercation or a physical altercation, an altercation is an incident. Or maybe I don't know. I'm just saying, okay. Come on, Cardi.
no touch. So to me, it wasn't no incident.
Was there spitting?
Absolutely not.
Did you spit on Miss Ellis?
No.
Did you call her the N-word?
No.
What is your background? Are you Hispanic, white, something else?
My background?
Yes.
Well,
what's the objection?
Irrelevance. Yeah.
Assisting.
Would you consider yourself African American?
I consider myself Afro-Caribbean.
Ma'am, you need to give your attorney a second to object.
You don't have to answer that, girl.
Relevant, John?
Assisting.
Have you ever used the N-word with Miss Emani Ellis?
No.
Did you try to take a swing at her?
No.
When you say there was a verbal altercation,
Yes.
do you know what the word altercation means?
Like a conflict.
Like a fight, right?
It was like a verbal fight, but it didn't get physical at all.
When I'm talking to you now, are we having a verbal altercation?
We having, I'll say, a debate.
We're debating about whether you assaulted and battered Miss Emani Ellis, correct?
It's no, I guess so, but I didn't touch her. She didn't touch me, so.
What proof do you have that you didn't touch her?
Objection, relevance, and also
It's already been assisting.
Do you have any videos of the incident?
No.
Did you try to get videos of the incident?
I asked if there was videos. Like I told my lawyers to check if there was videos, but there's no cameras. I guess there was no cameras.
And when did you ask for that? What year?
I feel like when I got sued, I was like, when I got sued, I was like, oh, I know I didn't touch her. Like it's like look for the cameras because they'll tell you I ain't touching her.
I love her. This is what I've been waiting for Cardi to just look. I didn't touch her. Okay, she lying. I'm waiting for her to be like, she's lying. I'm waiting for that to come out of her mouth. Cardi's like, no, because look. After they went on that little hiatus break that they went on, and she saw that lawyer already got his ass handed to her, Cardi said, oh, I'm about to. She said, fuck this Buckalese. I'm about to turn into Cardi B. Said, little bitch, you can't with me if you wanted to. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired.
When you went to the building of 8920 Wilshire Boulevard, and you saw Emani Ellis there on the 5th floor, was she wearing her uniform as a security guard?
Yes. Okay.
Hold on. Damn swagger. Hello from the other side. You can see us, but you are hiding. Damn, you in the shadows? You in the gulag? Damn, bro. I don't know what you did, but you did.
You remember it?
Again, you might want to just take a breath so your attorney can object.
Are you aware that my office is across the street?
No.
Okay. 8920 Wilshire Boulevard. You remember that number? You agree that that's the correct number? The address.
I remember that I went there, but I don't really remember the address and stuff like that. I don't.
Okay. If I show you the building with the number on it, would that help refresh your recollection?
Sure.
I don't have to really waste time if you don't want me to. When you were sitting here throughout the trial, you saw the 22
Yes.
things I showed, right?
Yes.
Was that the correct building?
Yes.
And you remember entering the building, going up some stairs, taking the lobby elevator, and going to the 5th floor, correct?
Yes.
And when you exited, you saw Emani Ellis right there in front of you.
Yes. No. When I exited the elevator, not the building, the elevator.
Correct.
Yes.
On the 5th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 elevators there?
I do not remember that.
At least two different elevator bays?
I don't remember that. I just remember me getting out the elevator. She was coming in. I was coming out. I could hear her. She was talking on the phone, and she said, "Oh my God, yo, Cardi B's here." So I kind of speed walk, but I feel her behind me. Then I hear her talking like, "Oh my God, Cardi B is here." So I turn around, and she had her phone. She didn't have it here no more. Now she has it here. And I asked her, "Yo, why are you recording me?" And she clearly looked like the security. She looked like the security guard. She's uniformed down. And I'm like, "Why are you recording me? Are you security?" And she's like, "Oh, my bad." But then I'm walking, and I feel her still following me. So like as I'm walking, speed walking, trying to look for the office, I turn around again. And I'm like, "Why are you following me?" She's like, "Cause I can." It's like, "No, you can't. Why you?"
That sounds about right. Didn't I call it? Clock it, Henny, clock it. Didn't I call it earlier? Didn't I say that security guard was on some fangirl shit? And this is what I clocked it. And if you clocked it, then you clocked it too. Throw them clocks down in the chat for clocking it. We clocked it. That she was over there on some fanned out ish, and she was trying to record Cardi. And Cardi, now this is where remember we were saying you had to have done something for Cardi to snap out on you, because this sound, now we get into the nitty gritty. And now, yes, Cardi even remember what she had for breakfast. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cardi remembers this whole incident. Okay. I think I would remember that incident too. 4 months pregnant and a security guard is acting weird to me. Bitch, why are you being weird to me though? Knew it.
Following me for?
We knew it.
Like, ain't you supposed to be security?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Cause I can." It's like, "No, you can." And she's like getting closer and closer. Like now she's like in front of me where I can't even like really maneuver. And I'm like, "Ain't you supposed to be security? Like you grouped out, you're recording me. Now you following me. Like back up." And she's like, "I can do what I want." It's like, "No, you can. Like you can't do what you want." And that's when we started arguing.
What did you tell her?
I was like, "You can't do what you want. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like you invading my privacy." And now we're like chest to chest practically. So I keep telling her like, you need to back up. And I'm thinking to myself like, this girl's big. She's big. She got big black boots on. And I'm like, damn. The hell am I gonna do now? She's literally right in my face, like on my chest, and we're arguing. And I keep telling her to back up, but she's not backing up. And we arguing, cursing at each other. I did call her the B word. I did call her a bitch. Like, "Bitch, get out of my face." I did say, "Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. You're in my face. You're screaming in my face." We're like literally screaming at each other. And she kept telling me like, "You're gonna leave my building." I'm like, "I'm not leaving. Like, how you harassing me? I'm not leaving. Like, you telling me, how you telling me to leave? I came to see a doctor. You following me. You're recording me. I'm just trying to check my cat. You're recording me." And we're arguing. That's what.
I'm just trying to check my cat. Yo, you gotta, yo, this is how I would have paid to be in the court right now today to watch Cardi testify. Now, this would have been worth flying out to see, for real.
When the receptionist came out, she started wilding out like, this bitch hit me. And I'm like, I did not hit her. I'm looking at her like, "Girl, I can't even hit you if I want to. You're bigger than me and you're pregnant." And she just started wilding out like, "This bitch hit me. Then the doctor came out and he's like, "Go to my office." And after that, I just walk away. That's just that.
Are you aware in the city of Beverly Hills, if a security guard tells you to leave the building, which they are security of, you would be required to do that? Do you agree with that?
Objection to relevance.
Right.
A security not supposed to.
Did Miss Emani Ellis tell you that you're causing a disturbance in the building?
No. She was causing a disturbance. She's recording me and following me.
Well, let's talk about that. Are people allowed to record you if they want to in a public place, which would be the building that you were at?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Objection calls for legal conclusion. Mischaracterizes.
Do you know if it's okay for someone to videotape you?
Objection calls for legal conclusion.
Assistant.
When she videotaped you, or maybe she didn't, what proof do you have that she was videotaping you?
She had her phone went from here to right here, and she said like, "Yo, Cardi B," like I seen her. I turned around and I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes.
Did you ever see the actual video recording of you on her phone? Yes or no?
No.
Could it be possible that she was recording you? She was simply holding her phone in front of you. Is that possible?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Calls for speculation.
Assistant.
What proof do you have that you were being recorded by Emani Ellis on February 24, 2018, aside from what you just told us?
Objection.
Do you have any other proof?
Objection has been answered.
Assistant.
Isn't it true that you usually wear your nails longer than what they are today?
Sometimes, most of the times, yes, and some of the times, no.
Most of the time, 90% of the time?
Lately, as in so far, I'll say about, in the past year, I'll say about 70.
70% of the time. And when you wear them long, would you agree that they're about 3 inches long?
No, not all the time, no.
2 inches or more?
It really depends.
Why don't we focus? She said in the last year. I don't know how long she has her nails in the last year is relevant to anything.
And when you
I don't give a damn if Cardi's nails was 10 inches long. You in my face like that, and I'm feeling like I'm in danger. Girl, you get what you get, okay? That's the end of it. Like, at the end of the day, this girl was completely acting unprofessional. I could see this girl doing that, like saying, just from her demeanor, I could see her being like, no, you gonna get out of my building. Like, just being petty, like, you won't let me. So she could have that gratification of recording her as she's walking out the building, like, yeah, I put Cardi B out, like, it does give. I have to agree with the lawyer. Because again, I'm going to post the video here. All right. I'm editing it down to try to cut out some of the silence that's in between the questions and all of that. And I'm going to post the whole video over here for you guys to see it. But at the end of the day, there was a legal analysis that was being given on Court TV. I forgot the attorney's name that was given it. And he said that it was giving like she was a fan that was looking for a moment for her name to be trending. Like, she's basically looking for clout. And right now she's getting clout because she's got a lawsuit going against Cardi B. It's being aired on Court TV and everywhere else. And then you got YouTubers like me that are reviewing it. And you got Cardi's fans that are watching it, probably clipping it up and posting it everywhere. I haven't done that. But at the end of the day, it's just giving that she was looking for a moment. And because she could not record Cardi, she was going to put her out to still get the moment. Like, I'm sorry. People as a society do have to learn. And I'm not saying Cardi's innocent or guilty. I'm not saying whatever. I'm calling it out as I see it. All right. And so because I know what I saw earlier when that girl took the stand, and I'm looking at Cardi being Cardi, and Cardi's giving, information. I do feel like she probably doesn't remember everything that was said that day, but she does remember exactly what it was that happened. And she remembers more than what that girl remembered. That girl didn't remember shit. You ran into Cardi B. You had a verbal altercation with her, an alleged physical altercation with her, and you're telling me that you don't remember the details of everything? Girl, get that shit up out of here. Nobody believes that. And then you got this bullshit ass attorney that's up here doing a half-cocked job. Just my opinion of it. Like, bull, bye, and good fucking night.
You had them in 2018. You also wore them long at that time too, right?
I wear them long, but it really depends on the inches.
How long were your nails on February 24th, 2018 when you were at the building speaking or arguing or whatever you were doing with Emani Ellis?
They were 1 inch. They were squared, and they had flat rhinestones.
Are rhinestones sharp?
No, not if they're flat. And they weren't 3D, they were flat.
With the nails you have on right now, do you think that these nails are sharper or the ones that you had on the day of the incident?
I believe that they were not sharp that day. They were square. And sometimes, like, when it's acrylic and it's square, it's like a texture. And I always tell this to my nail tech, make sure that like you shape, like when you shape them, don't make them sharp on the side, or don't make them that sharp, because I don't want to.
You don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just, you know what I'm saying?
And in the past, when you had them sharp, you did hurt yourself, right?
I never really hurt myself, but like just in case, I just be like, don't make them too pointy, because I just don't want them to be uncomfortable. Not pointy, but it's like a certain type of sharp that you just don't want.
I know the sharp she's talking about. When you get them squared off, usually the corners of them are very sharp. You can scratch yourself, all types of stuff when they're that sharp, because I don't like my nails sharp like that neither. I have them rounded around the side a little bit just to cut that corner off. Now, I'm going to say she probably remembers exactly what those nails were that day. Again, you're talking about her being sued. She probably went back, looked to see what her nails were looking like that day or whatever, but I know she would remember if she how she likes her nails to be done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably had a picture from that day or something, and that's how she was able to figure that out. But did they say February 14th? If they're saying Valentine's Day, then she definitely would have been able to find that. I don't remember what the date was, child, because I'm just like, oof. I'm like, that lawyer got my mind. Yeah, square round edges. There you go. Yep, square round edges.
And
she should poke her in the eye with one of them.
You could have done it with both of your hands, either one or both.
Objection, calls for speculation.
Overall. I'm not saying you did that right now. I'm asking you a different question. Did you understand my question?
I mean, how would I fight? How would I fight somebody? I am mostly left-handed, so if I was to like do anything mostly, I'll do it mostly with the left hand. I'm really like.
You're good at fighting with your left hand, aren't you?
Objection is characterized as a testimony.
Are you good at fighting with your left hand?
Objection, like foundation.
Sustain.
Do you have any experience fighting with any like martial arts experience or other type of experience to defend yourself should something occur in your life?
Objection, relevance.
Over.
Did he just ask her if she know? He just asked her if she knew martial arts. If she knew martial arts or any other fighting techniques to defend herself. Are you serious?
Not really, no.
So any type of fighting that you would be able to do, it would just be freestyle from your own knowledge of fighting, correct?
Objection, argumentative.
Yes, Nino.
Would you use your left hand, your right hand, or both?
Objection, ask and answer.
When you enter a building, such as this building or any building, oftentimes you will see that there's a security guard or a police officer or a sheriff guarding the building, correct? You saw that today here in the courthouse, didn't you?
Yes.
Listen. And on the date of the incident, the security guard, police officer, or person securing that building, in your mind, when you saw Emani Ellis was in fact Emani Ellis. In your mind, when you got off the elevator, Emani Ellis was, in your mind, your state of mind was that she was a security guard, correct?
Objection.
I think she's answered.
Yes.
And was there any doubt in your mind that she was a security guard?
There was no doubt in my mind that she was a security guard. She had the security guard outfit on. That's why I was so confused that she was so aggressive, and she's supposed to protect me, the patient.
I understand. If
She's getting
Emani
frustrated.
Ellis had in fact told you to leave the building, would you have listened because she was a security guard?
Objection, this is a complete hypothetical, irrelevant, life foundation.
Did Miss Emani Ellis tell you to leave the building at any point during your verbal or physical altercation on February 24th, 2018?
She told me, "You're gonna leave my building. You're gonna leave my building."
Okay. Are you aware that Emani Ellis was hired by the owner of that building and had the right to tell you to leave?
Objection, calls for legal conclusion, life sentence.
When Emani Ellis told you to leave the building, did you follow her command?
Objection. Relevance, lacks of foundation.
You can answer.
No, she wasn't acting like a security guard.
but she was a security guard.
Objection, these are
The security guard tried to attack patients.
The objection's sustained, we're not gonna argue with each other.
Cardi, she getting frustrated.
Did you believe in your mind that Emani Ellis was a police officer?
No.
If you thought she was a police officer, would you handle the situation the same way?
objection, incomplete hypothetical.
Sustained. Let's just focus on what happened.
Right.
Now, when Emani Ellis spoke with you, when you exited the elevator, she spoke with you directly outside the elevator, the area directly outside the elevators, correct?
I don't believe she got inside the elevator. I don't believe she did.
That's my question is, did whatever happened between the two of you, did it happen inside the elevator, at the point of entry, or outside the elevator?
Outside the elevator. And
Let me just pause her right there, because the fact that he's asking her to recant this story again or recite this story again. Hey, Sunshine H-Town, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the bar. The fact that she already answered this. She said she was getting off the elevator. Emani was supposed to be getting on the elevator. When she saw her, she had the telephone to her ear, and she's like, oh my God, it's Cardi B. She's walking down the hallway. She feels the security guard still behind her. So of course this altercation did not happen inside of the elevator. Why are we here? Yo, I would be so annoyed. I would be looking at that judge like, do I have to answer this? I already answered this already. I already told this. Do I have to answer this again? Like, she's getting frustrated. We're getting frustrated. He is the world's, well, I can't say the world's worst lawyers, because there are other lawyers that are out there that are way worse than him. But Jesus Christ, sir, do you not understand that you are in the midst of some litigations with a celebrity and you don't have your shit together? And we, the public, vote you off the damn island, sir. Golly.
like down the hallway.
And when Miss Ellis was asked the same question, do you remember her saying that it happened outside of the elevator as well? Do you agree with her testimony?
It wasn't in front of the elevator anymore, because I was walking and she was following me. So it wasn't in front of the elevator. It was outside the elevator, because I already got off the elevator. I don't think she ever went inside the elevator, because I felt her, as soon as I'm walking, I felt her walking right behind me. And then she said something. She said, oh my God, Cardi B. That's when I turned around. And she got the camera right here, like she recorded me. And I'm like, yo, why you recording me? And she practically did admit that she recorded me, because she said, oh my bad. So
that, oh my bad, it says a lot. But she kept doing it. She kept doing it. It's not like she stopped. You know what I'm saying? It would have been different if the girl would have been like, oh my bad, and then she left. She said, oh my bad, and kept doing it, and then became aggressive and said, you're going to get out of my building. God, it's like, I ain't going nowhere. Like, I don't know if that's what she said. She's like, bitch, you got me fucked up. No, I'm playing. He is, and it ain't working.
Or whatever you just said right now. When she said that, was that offensive to you?
it wasn't offensive. I just kept like power walking so I could avoid more contact. But she just kept following me.
Okay. And isn't it true that sometimes when you're walking around, different people will say, oh wow, it's Cardi B?
Yeah.
Because they get excited.
Yeah.
And you had experienced that many times before you had that experience with Emani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And the reason you didn't like it from her is because she was a security guard and you felt it was unprofessional for her to say that to you. Is that true?
When she first said it, I didn't tell her nothing. I kept walking.
Why couldn't she say it? Why?
I never said she couldn't.
Okay. And she said it to you.
She said it to me and I kept walking.
What if she was not a security guard and she was just a random human and said, oh wow, it's Cardi B? Would you have taken offense to that?
No,
You can answer.
I didn't even feel offended when she first said it. I felt offended when she kept following me. She recorded me, and you're supposed to be a security. You're not supposed to be recording patients going to any doctor, any.
But again,
that's what offended me. When she first said, oh my God, it's Cardi B, I just kept power walking and didn't say nothing. I said something the second time she said it, and I turned around and I saw that she was recording me. And I'm like, yo, why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security? And she said, oh my bad. Then she kept following me, and now I'm getting annoyed. Like, it's like, you're the security guard of the building.
No question pending. No question.
All right, counsel, I think that might be a good time to end because we've got some things that we need to deal with outside the presence of the jury.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to resume right back at 9:30 again. Thank you for your patience today and your attention. We will see you tomorrow at 9:30. In the meantime, please do not discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to say I applaud Cardi B because Cardi handled herself, considering that the attorney, like this attorney, I am so glad that he is not going to be there tomorrow. Like, he's trying to spin it like Cardi got a problem with authority, that if she had been a police officer, would she have done that? Like, security guards are not cops, okay? I used to be one. I used to be a supervisor and a guard, okay, an officer, because where I worked at, we were officers, we were guards. But either way, I used to work in security, and we are not police. We are not police, okay? It is a form of authority, but at the end of the day, you walking up to somebody, you're in uniform, you're on the clock, and you're trying to record them. Like, come on, bro. I believe that she was trying to record Cardi. Henny Glasses in the chat, if y'all believe she was trying to record Cardi. And this lawyer is trying to provoke her. And thankfully, the judge stopped this before it went any further, because Cardi was getting pissed off. Because I'm getting pissed off. Y'all was getting pissed off because are y'all getting pissed off? I keep forgetting I don't have to put the comments on the screen because we could see them very clearly down the side. I was able to pay the StreamYard today. But before that was happening, I kind of came over here to Restream, and I think I like the Restream better. I just have to learn how to use it. But god damn, he was pissing me off. Look at the Henny Glasses going up in the chat. Y'all were pissed off too. I don't think I would have been able to last that long. Right, I agree. That was not productive on his behalf at all. Keep watching, Henny. The lawyers go at it. Fast forward when they end the live and what? The lawyers go, wait a minute, hold on. We about to miss the juicy tea. Nah, we gonna get that hot, Henny. Hold on. All right, hold on.
Don't form any opinions or do any research.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Where you at? Big Ange, not the little one. Thank you for saying that. Child, let's hear what the lawyers got to say. Because let me tell you something. It be juicy when the defendants and the plaintiffs leave out of the courtroom, and it just be the judge and the jury leaves out, and it's just the judge and the attorneys. They be going at it, and that's where all the juicy stuff be at. Right there in them arguments. That's why I really should have read the Diddy transcripts to y'all. Part of me still feels like, can you just read them in your downtime, read a little bit, read a couple pages, and just get through it. Even if it takes you forever, just get through it. Okay, here they come.
Right, so let's address the issues of Tiara Malcolm and David Finke as witnesses.
Look at Cardi.
May I argue that after counsel does?
Yeah, so let me just make sure that we squarely get everything on the record in terms of what defendant's position is. And so,
is this where it is, or should I go a little further?
Summarize what you knew and when you knew it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Excuse me. As Ms. Almazar testified, she did not know the name of the receptionist. She did not know the name of the doctor that she visited that one day. In the January 17, 2023 discovery responses of defendant, she responded in a verified response that the potential witnesses included her, plaintiff, and unknown staff employees of the medical center building who intervened during the incident. There was no motion to compel that was filed against that.
Okay.
At that point in time, neither she nor her counsel knew the identity of the two individuals. There's actually another response where, I don't see it here, but that's why.
So her lawyers, for those who don't know what's going on right now, her lawyers are going through and showing that Cardi did not perjure herself at all. Henny, we need you to read all of the sidebars from the Diddy trial. Oh, okay. I could do that. I could do that. I definitely could do that. I could read what happened before court, the sidebars, and after court, because that's the stuff that people aren't really talking about. But Cardi did not change her story up the way that this lawyer was trying to say that she did.
My copy of okay. I'm not sure where it went to. Oh, yes, it disappeared. Now I got it. Okay, so in Exhibit 1 to the motion, the supplemental motion that we filed, excuse me. She identified at page 10 Emani Ellis and unknown staff employees at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, including at least 2 such persons who intervened during the incident. She described them, identified them, as people who intervened, specific people, 2 people who intervened in the incident, and but she at that point did not know their names. It was years after that she never, had gone there again. Plaintiff's counsel did not move to compel and did not file or serve a response to supplement discovery. Exhibit 2 is a comparable discovery response in January 7, 2023 that also referred similarly to the 2 by what they had done, and at least 2 such persons who intervened during the incident. It was not until last year, last year that we learned of...
Did you bring all your glasses today?
Yeah. We added, well, it's not until 2024 that we actually identified Dr. Finke, which was Ms. Moore's hard work. It wasn't easy. And we put Finke on the 2024 witness list, which is Exhibit 5 to the memorandum that we filed.
Okay, why don't you move on to Ms. Malcolm?
Okay, and Ms. Malcolm, she was the receptionist. She no longer worked at that firm by the time that the litigation had started at the medical center. And Malcolm's identity was only discovered on July 28, 2025, following further investigation by defendant's counsel. So then we talked about adding her to the exhibit list, witness list, and she was added to our witness list. I think counsel's looking at me like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I believe that she was put on our witness list. Yes. In July that we filed. There have been times when the court has referred to the defendant's witness list, which omitted her, even though they knew of her. Plaintiff's August 9. Oh, I'm sorry. They actually had intended to call these 2 people as well. They did not identify them by name, even though plaintiff worked there and knew these people. She knew who Dr. Finke was. He intervened. She knew who the receptionist was. She worked there. Plaintiff worked there as well. Their August 9, 2022 discovery response identified as witnesses, quote, employees of doctor's office located near the scene. Then also, plaintiff testified in her deposition, which is Exhibit 4 to the memorandum we filed, quote, she is going to be bringing forward at the time of the trial people from the doctor's office. So these are people that she knew about. She didn't identify. We didn't know about it. We found it out on our own, and we promptly disclosed it.
Ha! Was y'all able to follow that? For those who might not have been able to follow that, let me explain to y'all what just happened. So Cardi B's lawyer stood up there because the Emani's lawyer was trying to say that Cardi perjured herself because her statements changed between depositions and all of that other stuff. But Cardi's lawyers just proved that Cardi's story never changed. And he also pointed out that the plaintiff, which is true, if you worked in that doctor's office and it was established on day 1 that she worked there for 4 years, you knew who the doctor and the receptionist were. And she knew who they were, and she did not provide the names of who they were, nor did they said they planned to call them, but nor did they put them on their witness list. So they were trying to stop the doctor and the receptionist from coming, is what I gathered from that. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I heard him say, that basically the plaintiff knew exactly who it was, but never bothered to disclose the names of the individuals. However, they were able to go find out and figure out who it was, the 2 individuals that intervened between the verbal altercation that was happening between Cardi and Emani.
Again,
well, and I guess that's the question, is what is promptly disclosed? You learned about it on the 28th. Did you call plaintiff's counsel and say, hey, we found her?
July 28, 2025 was when Malcolm's identity was discovered, and that's when we added I think it was July 30th when we filed. Could be wrong. Filed.
I believe it was the following week.
The following week, and my colleague will verify that.
Yes, Nino. In the first day 1, Emani established that she worked at that building for 4 years.
May I respond?
I just want to make sure that I understand the defendant's position. I don't see anything. I see the next witness list after that is being 820.
That's the one that I filed.
That's when he filed. He admitted her.
I did not write her name there because I did not know about it.
Well, that's an issue.
And so how did you communicate Ms. Malcolm's name to plaintiff's counsel?
May I?
Yes.
Your Honor, we were we were providing drafts for this latest round of the trial filings, and as soon as we found out, we put it on the witness list, and on one of those drafts before they were filed.
And I'm asking, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I know it was before August 20th.
Okay.
Can I be heard, Your Honor?
Go ahead. Well, actually, let me first start. So, Ms. Ellis, you understand you're still under oath, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I have a declaration from Tiara Malcolm, and she states that you telephoned her approximately 2 months after the incident, and that you asked her for her assistance in pursuing claims, and she said she didn't want to get involved. And she said, quote, she told you, "You've got to be kidding me." Did that conversation happen?
Never.
Did you do anything to investigate your claims after the incident?
No.
Hold on. Case dismissed. Case dismissed. Old girl said that she had no plans on suing Cardi. If you watch day one, throw a Henny glass in the chat if you remember her saying that, because they were asking her if she took photographs of her injuries. And she said no. And that she did not plan at the time to sue Cardi. But now here we hear that she reached out to the receptionist 2 months after the incident. And the receptionist said, "Are you kidding me?" And that she didn't want to get involved. But yet you didn't bother. You could reach out to the receptionist, but you didn't bother to give a name because you know that they're not going to back up your story. You know they're not going to back up. This case has crumbled in 2 days. Case dismissed. That's what I say. Case dismissed. Okay? And I would charge her for wasting everybody's time. Ciao.
All right, go ahead, Mr. John Fawcett.
With respect to Malcolm, the first time I learned of it, I was given a partial document which only has about 50 pages. I was given it yesterday for the first time in the middle of the
It was on your joint witness list on May 10th of 2024.
What was it?
He tried to say I was just giving it. He said, no. You were giving this back in 2024. Oh, Miss J, I heard her say that she worked at that building for 4 years, but I will go back and double check myself. But I could have swore I heard her say she worked at the building for 4 years.
His name?
I'm talking about the Malcolm, not the name of the
Oh,
Malcolm.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
So what I want the court to know is I've been intimately involved with this case. My office is located across the street, 9025 Wilshire Boulevard. As an officer of the court, I declare under penalty of perjury. I never walked inside Dr. Finke's office one time. I never gave him my business card. All that's written there is not me. It's not true. It is false. It is a mistake or false, not my problem. I'm just telling you this as an officer of the court. I will not damage my reputation with you for this small issue. I just want it to be clear.
Okay.
I never did it.
I think there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
First of all, he said this small issue, but you opened the door to this small issue when you was trying to get Cardi for perjury. You opened the door for this, sir. So how are you going to now say it's a small issue when it was just a big enough issue for you to try to slap Cardi with perjury? Oh, now I'm gonna still go back and double check myself because I am human and I could be wrong. She could have said she worked for the company 4 years and maybe not the building, but she did say 4 years. So again, like no harm, no foul. She may have said that. I might have misunderstood what she said. So I am going to go double check myself because I don't like to purposefully give out wrong or inaccurate information. But again, I'm human. So I am subject to mistakes just like everybody else. But yeah, what?
It might have been Workers' Comp Council?
I don't think so. I don't know what it was. But it wasn't me.
Did she have an attorney in the Workers' Comp case?
I understand that she did, but not for this.
Oh, she did go for workman's comp.
They're not going to go after this document.
No, I understand that, but just to get witnesses to what happened.
I don't think, Your Honor, that that's what the purpose was. So,
okay.
Is there a need for me to argue more?
No, well, as to Finke, he was on the witness list in 2024.
May I finish? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Oh.
So why don't you address why you didn't want to do any, you knew who it was. So.
Okay, so I'll address it. Your Honor, I did spend a lot of time doing the opposition, and I tried to do the same thing with the witness, Miss Belcalis Marlinis Almanzar. Cardi B, she herself testified that she was able to get the doctor's name in a matter of a few days or whatever it is.
So let's just focus on the fact that in May 10, 2024, you knew who this doctor was.
I did not know.
You knew he was on the witness list.
I don't remember it being on the witness list.
It was.
It could have been,
I'm
but
telling
at
you it
that
was.
time,
Just like he don't remember, I'm sorry, just like he does not remember that he was not supposed to be bringing up any of Cardi B's gang history. Remember that? Remember he said he didn't remember he didn't know that was. This where she got that I'm not sure stuff from with her defense. She got it from her lawyer.
I believe, Your Honor. So what I want to say to the court is, at that time, we knew we were not going to trial. It wasn't real yet. What was real was coming to trial now, in August. And in discovery, it was never produced. So if it was...
But you never sent supplemental rocks.
I understand. But the point is, when they were responded to, the defendant could have easily gotten the name of Dr. Finke. She testified today under oath that it was her doctor. The same way plaintiff has to go and get the doctor's information in form rocks, so does the defendant. This goes against the Code of Civil Procedure. It's unfair, it's prejudicial, it's damaging. I wasn't able to depose this person. I get it. I didn't depose the defendant because she was out of state, but I did depose Dr. Rosenberg, and if there were witnesses to this case, I would have deposed them. Why not?
So, Walt, let me ask you this. Is this making any sense to you? Because at the end of the day, it sounds like he's trying to justify why he didn't do his job. He's saying at that particular point in time that it was not real, that the trial did not become real until now. But you had all them years to prepare yourself for this trial, just like the defense did. And it sounded to me like the defense, because I feel like this is what he doing. He talks to the wall when he... Oh my God. Hey, Sunshine. Okay. He told her to say that I'm not sure. Hey, Monique, I'm not sure crap instead of saying. This man is making my head hurt, and we still got to get through Cardi talking about the divorce with all divorcing Offset and all. I think we gonna end this at this. We gonna save the Cardi B Offset divorce conversation for tomorrow, and we gonna save Clayton Howard versus Daniel Phillips for tomorrow as well, y'all. Because this right here, it's taking me out. It's taking me out.
So first of all, Your Honor, with respect to Dr. Finke, my position is that he should not be allowed to testify for several reasons. Really, he didn't really see anything. He didn't. And
what?
It's really not that exciting.
How do you know that?
Because I know that.
Wait. Wait. Now the doctor who intervened to separate these two women from arguing. Yes, I'm gonna save it, Wilson, because I gotta go to bed too, because I'm getting a headache from this. Because did you see the way Cardi was like, what? She's feeling how we feeling. Like, what do you mean? Those are the only two witnesses to this incident that happened, and y'all are trying to, now with him saying this, it's telling me that y'all purposely tried to bury this doctor and receptionist because you know they're not gonna talk in your client's favor. Now you don't feel like they need to testify? Let's see what the judge had to say about this.
I know that, and we'll see that. If the court wants to allow him to testify, I'm open to that thought process because he didn't see anything. I really wouldn't care about him. But this random person, Tiara Malcolm, is a problem. Why? Because I wasn't able to take her deposition to cross-examine her. She was never put on any witness list. Even my own that I did on August 20th, when I filed it, wasn't there. The two individuals that I thought were the witnesses are Dr. Azizolai and Ms. Farsi. Those two people are on the witness list. This whole idea came about because counsel said, well, we shouldn't have Azizolai, we shouldn't have Farsi. And then
first of all, why are we bringing other doctors into play when neither the plaintiff nor the defendant said that those people were people that intervened? Right, the grandmother and the mother should not have been there to testify because they're testifying on behalf of her, talking about how she became depressed and all this other stuff. Child, listen, I don't know. If y'all want to hear the mother and the grandmother's testimony, I will gladly go through that for y'all. But I figured everybody just wanted to hear Emani and Cardi B's side of things. I know we all wanted to hear Cardi's side of everything. Cardi's side of everything because we knew she was going to be entertaining. But child, this lawyer right here, you drowning, sir. You done killed your case for me. He killed the case for me. Tomorrow we gonna watch Cardi B's cross-exam of her direct examination done by her lawyers, and then after that we gonna come back when it's verdict time. Cause I ain't got time for this foolishness that this guy is putting on. This is clownery and foolery. Maybe we'll hear from the doctor and the receptionist if they come and they testify. But I'm telling y'all right now, after yesterday and today, I don't need to hear anymore. This case is a done deal. Yes, look at Cardi's face. Cardi looks just as confused as us right now. Like, what is he talking about?
I said, well, then I'm going to jump on the bandwagon too, and you should have yours, and that's why we're here today, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me refresh my recollection. I don't remember if we had a court reporter at the time. But at the time of our final status conference, there were discussions about this receptionist. I think there were discussions about you were actively engaged in trying to identify her, and you would inform counsel if and when you did. That conversation happened, correct?
Nobody informed me nothing. All I was given...
No, I'm saying at the time of the final status conference, that was a conversation that was had.
I don't remember it that way. I'm not that smart like the court is. I don't remember it that way. All I can say is it's inappropriate to be given a document in the middle of the trial with this court. The way that it is, it's super fast. The court doesn't want me to spend a lot of time asking people questions and practically doing a deposition. So I would submit that...
let's just say for the record, I let people try their cases. I'm not going to let you waste the jury's time.
Of course,
okay?
I understand that. So my request is Tiara Malcolm is out because no one at any point called me, did anything to give me this information till yesterday when their attorney, Lisa Moore, who's not the main attorney, there's another lawyer here, he could have signed a declaration. I don't know why he didn't. Why is she doing it? Everything's been done by Peter Anderson and Eric Lamb with all of his other attorneys that he has helped him.
Well, I think she was the one with boots on the ground according to her declaration. But
yeah.
So let's... Yeah. So we find out about her on the 28th, and I see the witness list on the 20th. So I guess my concern is the gap of period of time. Or actually, can you confirm, did we have that conversation that you were actively trying to find her?
That's my recollection, that she definitely came up. I don't recall if we had just found her or we were still actively trying to find her. Unfortunately, we don't have the back and forth. And for example, Mr. Lamb's, sorry, I think that points to me.
First of all, his whole thing with if they were going to do it, then I was going to do it, was they didn't want these two people coming. So he was saying he didn't want their two people coming. So he was being petty. So right now he's trying to say that he knew nothing about these two people, this girl, this Malcolm girl coming until the 28th. But there was a conversation that was had that they were actively looking for her.
If Your Honor likes, we can check to see when we actually sent a draft with her name to a draft witness list with her name to counsel. He definitely did not just find out about her yesterday.
I'm sorry.
If I may. And so we can do that. We just can't do it here because we've got a lot of trial documents and not many discovery documents or drafts of discovery documents. But we can't submit that. I can tell you, Your Honor, that once we found her, and this is a woman, by the way, who's integral to the case that plaintiff has known about since day one. And counsel says his office was across the street, but he never bothered to walk across the street to find out her name.
Clock it, Mr. Attorney. Clock it, Mr. Attorney. Okay, because he said you couldn't walk across the street and go find out her name for yourself, and you have said that your office is across the street, sir, so you ain't bothered to go over there. Baby, let me tell you, the way that they are clocking this, they are clocking it, honey. They are clocking this all the way down. I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Anyway, to make a long story short, we can provide that information. We can check if you like, but we did promptly disclose, I believe it was in a draft joint witness list that we had submitted. We submitted several as soon as we found her within a week.
May I reply, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
This case was set to be tried in 2024. It was continued over and over and over, and discovery was closed. This court did not reopen discovery. So this issue has been sleeping for at least a year, and it's unfair and prejudicial to the plaintiff to allow this random witness to show up at the eve of, not even the eve, in the middle of trial.
I think let's be fair. You both identified people at the medical center. You both knew that these were people, I mean, your client testified that there was people that came out. So she knew that there were people that came out.
No, the two individuals that I have, these are people that know about the incident. These are not the two individuals that they're talking about. There was nobody at the scene till after the fact. So whoever these people are, they're not going to really say anything fair. And for them to drop it on me in the middle of the trial is unfair. If they want to bring Dr. Finke and he wants to say, I came out and I heard there was an altercation, I'm not too concerned about him. I'm more concerned about Tierra Malcolm. I have no idea who she is, what she's going to say, and that one has never been given to me. In this case, discovery has been closed for over a year. Why should she be allowed to testify? It doesn't make sense.
Your Honor, may I just very briefly?
Sure.
We've been asking, and counsel hasn't told us who this Farsi, I'm not even going to try, I don't know if that's, don't know how to pronounce his last name, and the woman, we've been asking how they're relevant, given that Farsi, for lack of, just attempt to avoid trying to mangle his last name, he's on floor 3, and he doesn't come in on Saturdays, he wasn't there. And the other person they identified is the receptionist at the building office, which is closed on Saturdays. The suggestion that the two people everyone's been talking about throughout this case, who came out of the doctor's office, for some reason weren't the doctor, and the receptionist is just absurd.
Your Honor, he's testifying things he doesn't know. How does he know if my doctor and his assistant were there on Saturday? How does he know that? If he can prove me that, I'll withdraw all my objections. He can't. He's just making up stories. He's absolutely.
So I guess the question is, let's just talk about reasonable diligence. And so, Plaintiff's counsel knew that the receptionist of the women's care at Beverly Hills was at least identified as a category of a person to be a trial witness, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Did you do anything to try and figure out who that was?
There was nothing to do. It's a 6-year-old issue. I didn't know if somebody could even pop up. Why would they? Well, how could I do it, Your Honor? How would it be possible?
All right. And to what extent, if any, is it possible to get her deposed between now and Tuesday?
Well, Your Honor, it sounds like plaintiff is going to be resting tomorrow. We expect her to testify tomorrow. She also, she is out of town. Yeah, that's our plan is for her to testify tomorrow. And if it helps, maybe without the jury, she can give an offer of proof or something. But we're talking about a 30-second incident. The idea that, and by the way, he didn't take Dr. McKenna's deposition. He didn't take, that proceeded without him because he didn't bother to show up. He didn't take the defendant's deposition. The idea that at this late point he gets to take the deposition of someone who he has known about and his client has known about since she worked there, I just don't see the fairness in that.
So he wasn't even there when they were doing depositions of other people. He wasn't there when Cardi B did her deposition. And now all of a sudden he's asking for this person to be deposed before she testifies. Oh, let me hear how this judge is about to call this one.
All right, let me do this. I know that Dr. Finke can testify. I'm going to take it under submission. I'm going to look a little bit further into the Malcolm issue. I will tell you, I'm leaning, since the person was identified apparently for years, I don't think that it's an unfair surprise that she was finally identified. So that's why I'm leaning, but I'm not going to make that decision right now. So I'll rule tomorrow morning on the issue of the receptions.
And how about that position?
Well, I'll rule tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
9:30 tomorrow?
Yes. So I think there was a discussion at the final status conference regarding who was demanding jury, and I thought the defendant was this demanding jury.
I assume plaintiff had demanded a jury.
I believe both sides.
I thought both sides.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize that. We weren't counsel at the time.
No, I think it was addressed at the final status conference in terms of paying the jury fees.
Oh, I don't recall that at all. I'm sorry.
Is that an issue?
No, we'll split them.
Okay, all right. Fine.
My apologies.
Yes,
What did you choose then?
exhibits for today.
Oh, exhibits for today. See, keep me on track. Are there any exhibits that we're moving as evidence?
I believe there was one that the court, Dr. Moelleken's records and bills.
We already collected about 269 and 28.
Okay, is that it?
So defense counsel is going to look at, I'm sorry, was exhibit who?
9. This was 15 pages.
No, mine was in CV. I thought.
No, you're right. I apologize. Number 4, it's 15 pages. And counsel has had the whole day to look at the 15 pages, 3 pages of which are bills. And this is something that Dr. Moelleken testified to. I would ask that the court admit these 15 pages into evidence.
Any objections?
If you can bear with us just for a moment, Your Honor. This first page. We don't object to the first page, which is the one he questioned him about. Beyond that?
That's it? Okay.
It would be an incomplete.
So now they're asking questions about stuff that they're going to be submitting tomorrow. But child, let me tell you something. The judge ain't thrown this case out yet, but I could definitely see him throwing it out because the way this lawyer is creeping and you said, oh, wait, no, there's more. There's more. Hold on. We almost at the end. We almost at the end. Okay, only a couple more minutes, guys.
So, exhibit 4, pages 1 and 2. Exhibit 4, pages 1 and 2. Yeah, that's a document. 1 and 2.
Yo, come on.
Because he combined as a single exhibit multiple different pages and then referred to like exhibit 4, pages 1 to 3, then exhibit 4, some other thing.
Your Honor,
so basically confusing the Jesus.
It's not confusing. I'm left-handed. I do perfection work. This is in perfect order. I think the court's left-handed too and would relate. This is in nice, perfect order. You have the medical records and then the bills. It's 15 pages. Nothing more than that.
Oh, okay.
So pages.
Your Honor, I don't want to take up your time. Can we submit in the morning, for example, pages, exhibit 4007 has no relationship to the preceding exhibits.
Yeah, so my suggestion was going to be to admit exhibit 4, 1 through 6. I don't think he testified as to the patient information form, how it was filled out.
Correct.
And then the billing, exhibit 4, 13 through 15.
That's fine, Your Honor. There was also exhibit 4-9 where I did ask him about to read from the record, and the court didn't want him to read that, the bottom about the prior doctors. Dr. Sherry's written there. I think that's important for the jury to know that she went to this doctor before.
I think Sherry testified to that.
He did. He talked about it.
I think there's adequate testimony for that. So
Yes.
I'll admit 1 through 6 and 13 through 15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
For exhibit 4.
That's absolutely fine, Your Honor.
Not 4-9.
Cool.
Right.
All right, and then was there anything else?
I had a 1-4.
Okay, I don't think there's very much more left
List of
on
medical
this.
bills of plaintiff.
That is actually a list that counsel prepared.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Counsel prepared.
Okay, that's not coming in now.
I would do it in closing. I'd like to show the jury the list instead of writing it down.
Well, to the extent that there's evidence supporting it, sure.
And if the court wanted to know about
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if there's anything else there for us, but we gonna stop it there because I've had enough. I've had enough. Okay, I've had enough. From her testimony to this lawyer, you said keep listening. I can't keep listening. Oh my goodness. Are you sure there's more there, Big Ange, not the little one? All right, now if I put this back up and it ain't there, I'm gonna be upset because I'm seriously getting a headache from this lawyer. We almost done. Oh, it's only a couple more minutes.
plaintiff is considering that to be hearsay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
See, look, there's nothing else there. Who is this lady? Who this lady? It's done. It's done. Okay, I don't like that. Why is y'all in my face like that? You're gonna see everything. Okay, that's the end of it. There wasn't anything else. But we already had listened to him get pretty much get fussed out by the judge quite a few times. Okay, this has been exhausting to watch this lawyer. So I'm hoping that tomorrow when we come live to watch the actual direct examination of Cardi by her attorneys, because I like her attorneys. They try to keep it moving. All right. Left Miles of Court TV said that's enough. Right. Cut. We done. We're done here. Okay, we're done. So tomorrow we'll be watching the live trial and we're going to hear Cardi, and then let's see if they bring the doctor and they bring the receptionist out, then we're in for a treat, because I'm quite sure that the receptionist is going to back up what Cardi B is saying, just based off of the way that They were trying to hide them, okay? But child, this has been a whole ass mess. Do you hear me? I believe Cardi B is going to win this case just based off of the way that this lawyer and his client have performed during this court session. But y'all, if you're on the replay gang, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for coming out and watching part 2, day 2 of Cardi B's trial. I will get the video up to you guys over here for day 1 of the trial because we did watch that one as well. So I'm going to be bidding y'all adieu. I will see y'all in the morning. We will be here for Cardi B, and let's see what look she serves us tomorrow. But in the meantime and in between time, thank you so much. When y'all rest well, and I will see y'all in the morning.